So I made a video yesterday about Linus and about first off the Gamer Nexus video that came out about Linus saying that a lot of the recent information that they're putting out about some of their videos and like their data analysis and all that kind of stuff was very inaccurate. And then the Gamer Nexus video also went on saying that they don't have a very good line of ethics where they are one promoting some of the content, reviewing content more or less that they are either in partnership with or have invested in with themselves and giving them very profitable reviews and saying that something's really good, and you can't really trust that all much. And then also when reviewing a product, they didn't review a product to its actual capabilities. Like I said, if you want to know a little bit more, go back to my video from yesterday and you can watch that. But it's basically, to sum it up, basically we're testing like a water cooler that was made for a 3090, and then they tested it on a 4090 and then said that they don't recommend using this water cooler because it's thing, and they really didn't test it more or less properly is what Gamer Nexus was saying. And they said that that's not really ethical and it's not really taking responsibility. And in that video I said that I feel like the video of that wasn't really necessary, and I still stand by that a little bit. I still think that the Gamer Nexus video, as much as the stuff that LTT have come out, I still think that Gamer Nexus really had a problem, especially if they've done stuff with each other in the past, had partnerships with each other. I'm pretty sure that a simple email message, or something like that could definitely have survived and definitely been better and stopped things from blowing up to the point that it has, especially with the day on the internet. You put anything about someone on the internet, whether it's small or big, and to me, like the data not being correct and ethics and all that kind of stuff, it is definitely a problem. But at the same time, I definitely feel like that video could have been avoided. But today, things just got a whole load much more fucking worse. And honestly, yesterday, as much as I was saying that Linus and LTT should have some accountability for their actions, as much as I think that the Gamer Nexus video wasn't necessarily needed, as I feel like it was just like a slight kind of clout chasing, also like just a little bit, especially because they know each other more or less. I felt it was clout chasing. But now today things have just gone 100% worse. So first off, I'm going to talk about the Linus or LTT put out a 20-minute video of them outlining most of the issues that were talked about, saying about how they're going to start improving with their data analysis, start improving with their ethics and responsibility. And then Linus also makes an appearance and apologizes for his initial response. A lot of people didn't like it, as it was very much, and even he admits it, that the posts that he put on the forums were just more out of emotion and just felt like people were coming at him for no reason. And as much as I definitely feel like the first off hateful comments were a little bit too far, as much as like I said, they should definitely be kept accountability. But at the same time, people these days on the internet just go a bit too far. Even to me, sometimes I'm a small creator, and sometimes I've had people comment on my posts. And it's just like, bro, just calm down, man. So I definitely think it's gone a bit too far. But back to the thing on for today with Linus. The video that they put out, a lot of people are already having issues with it, and I do and I don't. Now, I don't know if it's currently monetized. I know that apparently at one point it was. I don't know if they've taken the monetization off. I use ad blocker, so I have a feeling that it's still monetized, which people have a lot of issues with. Well, at least at the time of recording this, it still is, because I'm just reviewing my information here that I've got through Twitter and all that kind of stuff lined up. So apparently it still is monetized, which I really don't think is the best. At least the one thing that Gamer Nexus did do, as much as you're getting views off that video, they did demonetize that video, which you got to give them props. At least they demonetized it. LTT, come on guys, you could have at least demonetized the video. And then another thing that people are having issues with is that LTT adding having a little few jokes into the video. They're kind of like dropping jokes into the video here and there, which what, it is kind of understandable, especially when you're trying to talk about something very, very serious. you shouldn't really be adding jokes into the video. You know, it's like when someone puts out an apology video and they're trying to, you know, fucking Colleen Ballinger on a little ukulele saying, I'm sorry, I didn't do this. It's basically kind of the same. It's just you're taking the piss out of yourself. And obviously, like, the jokes aren't, you know, forefront, but they're obviously dropped in here and there. And I know that that's like the LTT style, is to, you know, joke and make, you know, tech and all that stuff not too serious, you know, joke around a little bit and have fun. But this is obviously something that's very, very serious. And, you know, I think that it should have been taken a little bit more serious than them just kind of taking the piss at times, which in some points of the video, it really does. And if you want to go onto the YouTube channel, there's no way that it's going to get fucking taken down. They're definitely going to leave it up now. I seriously doubt they're going to take this video down. But the thing is that, like, yeah, that video was absolutely fine. But where this gets even worse, and the reason why I'm making like even a follow-up video, which I fucking rarely do when it comes to topics, is because one of the former LTT employees has come out and has alleged, and this is only allegedly at this point, but, you know, it doesn't really seem all that good. But like I said, at this point, just take it allegedly. You know, I'm definitely one of those person where you got to support both sides. You got to support her and say that, you know, this definitely could be true, and, you know, the way that she was treated, you know, is obviously not good and, you know, very inappropriate, and, you know, support should go to her. But at the same time, we got to wait. We can't just bash LTT altogether, you know, which if it does count out as true, fucking yeah, then they definitely deserve not hate, but definitely they definitely deserve some sort of criticism. But for now, this is definitely allegedly, and I definitely think that at some point it will come out of more. But basically, her name is Madison. I'm going to put some of the tweets up on my screen now. I'm sorry I didn't yesterday about the forums, but I was having issues with, bro, I felt like crap when I was editing and recording and editing that video yesterday. I was just all over the place a little bit. But basically, you know, I'm going to summarize these tweets in the best way I can. But what she's saying is that, you know, saying that, you know, when she was working for LTT, she alleges that she was mistreated and there was poor conditions. She had come forward and said that she had been assaulted, and that someone accused Linus of inappropriate conduct on Twitter. And then Linus came over and then berated that person, you know, and just called them, you know, insane, mentally ill, and an attention seeker, which is absolutely insane, you know, in no matter in what circumstance. And I've worked in a work environment like that before, and it's horrible. I've had one of my old managers at one of my old jobs from years ago now, not one of my recent jobs, one of my jobs years ago, where, you know, he's gone ahead and had a go at one of my employees. He didn't have a go at me, but he had a go at someone else, and it's fucking horrible. It's not a good work environment to be in, and no one liked that manager. That's just the way it is. No one liked them, and because they go ahead and do stuff like that, and it's just very sad to see, because like I said yesterday, I was defending Linus yesterday, but today I can't defend him if especially if this stuff is true. Like I said, this is just allegedly at the moment, but it doesn't look good. It really doesn't, and that's not the only thing that she mentions as well. Like I said, I put both of them on the screen before, so if you want to rewind, or if you want to go over to her Twitter and have a look at them yourself, I don't know if they're taken down. I've just taken screenshots. I've taken the screenshots of these that I found on a website as well, and saying that, you know, she was given instances of misinformation where she was kind of, you know, it was meant to make her negatively impact her work, and then also saying that, you know, if she doesn't respond quickly to emails, that she gets in trouble and gets berated. And then also talks about that their system of micromanaging, you know, it is level, you know, is on the level of like, it almost, it's how can I put this? Almost like where, you know, they're micromanaging to the level where it's not helping your work. It's more, you know, making you feel like you can't do anything wrong, and that if you make one little mistake, you're going to get in trouble for it. And that's basically how they make you feel. And it's not really just how they make you feel, it's how they manage you. And I've been in that stage before. Again, once again, I can definitely relate to these tweets, and I can see why they're completely bad, and why working in an environment like that, like I said, when it comes to, you know, me being assaulted or anything like that at work, that I can't relate to, because, you know, especially when it comes to women in the workplace. They're definitely more, likely to get assaulted and stuff like that in the workplace, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, when it comes to the micromanaging, I've also dealt that in a past job before. And being micromanaged, as much as the manager thinks that they're doing a good thing by micromanaging you and watching everything that you do because they want the perfect work out of you, when they micromanage you, it just makes you worse at your job and actually makes you not want to be there more. So, the things that she said aren't good for the LTT, and these actually came out before the video was released. Now, did these things come out before they made the video? Who knows? I don't know that exactly. We don't know the exact timeline of the moment of them all sitting down to record this video to then, those tweets coming out and then them uploading this video. They could have had this video made earlier, and it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick, the fact that this video has gotten out in like less than 2 days, but they don't mention it at all in the video. And as much as I think that, at one point they should have mentioned it even a little bit, saying that we understand or we've heard about the recent allegations that this former employee is made, and we're definitely taking them 100% serious. At the same time, it doesn't surprise me that they don't mention it. And to me, the fact that they don't mention it is, I don't know. They definitely would have to be investigating it or dealing with it in some manner, because like I said, these are serious allegations, especially for a business. And if especially for a business as big as LTT, and you're wanting to hire new people, if people come out and hear this, they're not going to want to work for you. 2, your viewers aren't going to want to be watching your content anymore, because not only now are they being accused of, giving information, the wrong information to their viewers, now they're also being accused of mistreating some of their employees. So it's really not looking good. And I'm saddened by this. I really am, because like I said yesterday in my previous video, I really do enjoy LTT's content. I like Linus, and man, I'm really saddened to hear all this information that's coming out right now, and it's only just getting worse. And like I said, I'm very surprised that I'm making this video, and I'm kind of disappointed that I'm making this video. I'm disappointed that things are getting worse for them, and it's getting worse in such a small period of time. But it always seems like that when that happens, once the first domino fucking comes down, the rest of them go. And you know what, especially when one person from a company comes out about any type of misconduct, there's definitely going to be someone else. And it wouldn't surprise me if now that this ex-employee has come out and, said that they got treated, inappropriately, and, it wasn't a very good work environment. It won't surprise me if now another ex-employee comes out and says the exact same thing, or a different story, but basically saying that, they weren't treated very well and it's a very terrible work environment to be in. So like I said, I definitely, yesterday I tried to defend LTT. I tried to see their side of saying that, the Gamer Nexus video wasn't very necessary, but now, what? Yeah, now it's definitely getting worse. One, with their video that they made, it's, they're trying to take some accountability, but it's not really the best video. But yet again, any type of YouTuber apology video, which it is, they never go well. No YouTube apology video ever goes well. Let's be honest. When has a YouTube apology video ever gone well? Never. That's basically what this is. It's basically a YouTube apology video, and the fact that this misconduct has now come out has made things 10 times fucking worse. So much worse for the company. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. All this stuff will eventually get resolved. Also, quick before I end the video as well, LTT is also taking a break from content too, which is good. It's definitely good. The fact that they're going to concentrate on more of the internal stuff within their company, so you can definitely tell that they're taking this seriously. Like I said, they haven't mentioned anything about the misconduct, and I will not be surprised if they don't, at least at this point. They might in the future, maybe in like a forum post or maybe on a Twitter post or something like that. I don't know if they'll make a full video about that, but there is definitely something will come out of this. But yeah, that's it from me. There's not much else I can say, really. That's it. Yeah, it's just sad day for LTT. But yeah, that's it from me. Peace out.